as though it matters one single iota how much weight you can bench or how athletic you are relative to being a politician, relative to being a political leader. To call the mayor's race currently in New York City chaotic is really not doing it justice. It is just a chef's kiss of desperation. And I don't mean on the part of Zohran Mamdani. Zohran Mamdani is the leader we need for these times. He's a guy who is unintimidatable. Is that a word? He is unable to be intimidated. He knows what his strengths are. He knows what his weaknesses are, and he's ready to lead. And you've got on the other side of this race, you've got Trump ally Andrew Cuomo and Trump ally Eric Adams, both who have sufficiently bent the knee and kissed the asshole of Donald Trump, both ostensibly Democrats, both predators, both criminals. I mean, it's just, and then you got Zohran Mamdani on the other side of things, promising to make the lives of New Yorkers better, promising through policy, through government action, doing what the government is designed to do. And they can't handle it. And MAGA is so furiously frothing at the mouth against Zohran Mamdani that they're supporting Andrew Cuomo. I mean, it makes sense. They love their sexual predators, so Andrew Cuomo's there. But the reason I say it's getting ridiculous, I'm kind of ranting here. The reason I say it's getting ridiculous is because there was like Men's Day or Man's Day. I don't know. I don't follow New York politics that closely to know the ins and outs of what the events are. But Zohran Mamdani got down on a bench to do a bench press because, I don't know, that's the world we live in now, I guess. And he didn't fare well. He wasn't putting up massive weight, and he's being mocked for it by the right wing and by Andrew Cuomo and Eric Adams, as though it matters one single iota how much weight you can bench or how athletic you are relative to being a politician, relative to being a political leader. I mean, we can just set aside how not athletic Donald Trump is and has ever been. We can set that aside, right? It's pretty obvious. But let me share this video with you so we're all on the same page so you understand what I'm talking about. And then we're going to get to a tweet from both Andrew Cuomo and dipshit Eric Adams. Watch this.
This is how you move up in the polls. This is how you move up in the polls. Yeah. This is how you move up in the polls. Yeah. Yeah. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Yeah. Let me get one more. Let me get three. Let me get three. Let me get three. Yeah. Yeah.
Now, the reason I said he's confident, Zohran Mamdani, is because who cares? Who cares if he can put up a bunch of weight? Oh, yeah, that's a requisite. That's a qualifier. I'm really showing that I'm going to be a good mayor by benching 135 pounds however many times. Andrew Cuomo took to Twitter and he said this: "It's easy to talk. It's hard to carry the burden. This guy can't bench his own body weight, let alone carry the weight of leading the most important city in the world. Who cares? Who cares how much weight he can or cannot bench?" Seriously, who cares? This was Eric Adams, who also put weight up on the bench, apparently, was there. He tweeted this along with a video of him benching. Same guy holding the weight as a spotter. Same guy holding the bar for Eric Adams, who was holding the bar for Zohran Mamdani. Like Eric Adams is some kind of some monster athlete. 64 versus 33, a lifetime of hard work versus a silver spoon. The results speak for themselves. The weight of the job is too heavy for Ma'am Scrawny. just trying to be Trump, huh, Eric Adams? You fascist bootlicker. Like anybody thinks you're strong or bold or even able to defy the fascist in the White House? Please, coward. The only thing he can lift is your taxes. Well, let's do this. Let's talk about some leaders who can or cannot bench their own weight, or could not bench their own weight. One, of course, I said we'd set him aside, but we're not going to. Donald Trump. You think Donald Trump can bench his own weight? You think Donald Trump can bench that weight? Donald Trump can't bench 100 pounds below his own weight. What's he weigh? 230, 240, 250? Please. Donald Trump's golfing. Donald Trump is covering his hands in ladies' makeup because he's so bold and a fearsome athlete? Is that what? Or we can go back even further into history and other people who are renowned as solid leaders, people who saved the republic during economic uncertainty, to put it mildly. FDR. He was notoriously not super athletic, notoriously bound to a wheelchair. Seems he was able to lead the nation out of economic catastrophe, global catastrophe. Seems like he was able to do that. And not only that, statues are erected to him in his wheelchair. So look, ultimately it's this. Focus on what is important. Don't get bogged down in the distractions. Eric Adams is a distraction. Andrew Cuomo is a distraction. Both of these individuals, one is working directly with Donald Trump, coordinating on what he should do and how he should comport himself as a candidate for mayor, Andrew Cuomo. And the other has already bent the knee and is assisting Donald Trump in his mass deportation effort. And the reason he did is because he got himself out of all of the legal problems, the felonies that he was facing, and that case went away. So who do you want? Someone who actually cares but can't lift a bunch of weight? Who fucking cares about that? You want things done for you, or do you want... I mean, it is so beyond parody that this is where we are in politics in America. And this, I'll end with this. Like, I know I'm kind of all over the place here. I'll end with it. This is why you need someone who is confident. Confidence doesn't mean you're strong, muscle strong, and can do a bunch of weightlifting. Confidence is knowing you're not a weightlifter, still getting up there, having fun with the crowd, and knowing it doesn't matter. He's not trying to be some kind of a muscle man, because it doesn't fucking matter how much weight you lift. You think JD Vance is throwing up a bunch of weight? Any of these idiots. Anyway, we don't need to make these comparisons because it's so clearly unimportant for the job. What do you think? I appreciate your feedback and your participation in this conversation. We can have it in the comments below the video. You can also call the voicemail line 714-576-4054. And of course, as always, you can email me daily@dollemore.com. If you're a resident of the city of New York, I would love to hear from you. If you're an ally of Andrew Cuomo, I would love to hear from you. Or the guy who's never seen a stop and frisk he didn't like, Eric Adams, you can tell me off too. I would appreciate it. Anyway, I'll see you next time. Get those reps in. Be genuine. Take care of one another.